Bryan Kohberger's crimes shocked people everywhere. 4 young college students were murdered, and people have been asking, why would someone do something like this? Now, we may never get a full answer from him because he hasn't given one. But one major concept that fits with his actions is called psychopathy. Now, let's see what this means. Psychopathy is a personality style that has been studied by psychologists for years. It's not just about being cruel. Here are the main traits actually. Lack of empathy, that is, they don't feel or care about what others feel. And then shallow emotions. They don't experience deep guilt, sadness, or even real fear the way most people do. And then control and dominance. They want to feel powerful, smarter, or in charge of others. So in short, a psychopath is someone who is emotionally disconnected, doesn't feel remorse, and often sees people as objects instead of humans. So these crimes happen in Idaho. Bryan Kohberger entered the victims' homes at night and killed 4 students, some while they were asleep. He stayed inside for over 30 minutes, even though he could have left much sooner. This shows how someone with no empathy can act in a very cold and calculated way. Most people would freeze up, panic, or feel guilt. But psychopathy removes that barrier. To him, this wasn't about emotion, it was about control and carrying out a plan. And then, after the murders, investigators believe Kohberger came back near the crime scene and even followed news and online discussions about the case. See, the thing is, this wasn't about curiosity, it was about control. People with psychopathic traits often feel a thrill in revisiting what they have done, almost like reliving it. It also gives them a sense of being above others, watching while everyone else is confused and searching for answers. And when he appeared in court, many noticed his blank, emotionless face and what some people called a cold, piercing stare. His lawyers said that this might be from conditions like OCD or autism, but other people pointed out how flat and detached he looked. Psychopaths often have what's called shallow effect, which just means shallow emotions. They don't naturally show sadness, regret, or guilt in their face or voice. Instead, they might come across as cold, distant, or even intimidating. See, the thing is, they are not even acting. It's really how little emotional depth they have. Now, Kohberger never gave a clear reason for why he did this crime. Even when he accepted a life sentence, he refused to explain his motives. This is another way of holding power. For someone with psychopathic traits, information is control. By staying silent, he keeps families and public and even investigators in the dark. That sense of control, keeping others unsettled, can itself be satisfying for a psychopath. So, when we look at Bryan Kohberger's actions through the lens of psychopathy, a clear pattern emerges. The killings show lack of empathy, returning to the scene shows his need for control, his cold, courtroom behavior shows shallow emotions, and refusing to explain his motives shows manipulation and power. Understanding the reasons behind his actions doesn't excuse what he did, but it helps explain how a person can act in such a detached and chilling way. At its core, psychopathy is about disconnection from human feelings, and that disconnection, if it is seen in people, can make them do the unthinkable. So let me know what you guys think about Bryan Kohberger and this case which took place in Idaho. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to this channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.